So the part of the aspect of the rubric aspect of Discover where this algorithm we'll be talking about is discoveries can be fresh and intensely meaningful in ways that can be emotional, creative, intellectual, physical, and spiritual. They can also be confronting and provocative. So for the emotional aspect of discoveries, in page 34, Che Guevara talks about Alberto's discovery of the Atlantic Ocean, whereby for Alberto it is a new strange ship to the companion sight, and the intensity with which his eyes follow every wave building, swelling and then dying on the beach reflects his amazement. So within the events needed, so Alberto's first experience and discovery of the Atlantic Ocean is emotionally captivates his emotional and profound discovery of the ocean. And this is seen through the new strangely perturbing sight. And hence from this point onwards, Alberto's amazement reveals his anticipation for the unforeseen experiences and places he will encounter in his journey. On to the next quote. As Guevara travels along his journey, he recollects his relationship with his girlfriend, Virginia, during which he states that he loved her until this moment, but then soon comes to the emotional discovery that he felt nothing between them. So therefore, this Guevara's journey causes the displacement between himself and others, especially those from his homeland in Argentina, and thereby reveals how discoveries and the process of discovery can be intensely meaningful in ways that may be emotional.
What's the meaning of displacement?
Like, not in the same area. Like,
and how can that be intensely meaningful then? What do you say? Go back to the slide.
So basically, his sense of displacement causes the emotional, like his displacement from his girlfriend, from his causes that emotional discovery that, in fact, in reality, that he was not really in love with his girlfriend. More of the discoveries encapsulated in this memoir reveal how they can be fresh and intensely meaningful in ways that may be creative also. So Alberto's discovery of the Atlantic Ocean, as I've mentioned, also stipulates the creative impact that discoveries may have on individuals, as it is revealed that Alberto was overwhelmed by this discovery that it signifies an infinite number of paths to all ends of the earth. The perpetual experience of the ocean symbolizes Alberto's unconsciousness of the large and expanding world around him, to which he has not yet been exposed to, which therefore suggests that Alberto's creative idea of the infinite number of parts of the earth is attributed to his ignorance of the world's physical limits. Moreover, Guevara's anecdote of the Incan story of the creation of the land, when Mama Oslo dropped her golden wedge into the soil, accentuates how discoveries can provoke ideas of creation, and thus can be creatively meaningful for the individual. This vignette illustrates how Guevara's exposure to other people and their cultures can consequently lead individuals to creative new ideas and the way in which they comprehend the surroundings.
So Guevara and Alberto have many fresh and intensely meaningful discoveries throughout the memoir. Through intellectual discoveries, it focused on the ideals and perspectives that have changed and how it's transformed through these experiences. So through the living representation of the proletariat of any part of the world, the realization of poverty triggers an intellectual discovery that Guevara experiences, allowing him to understand his position in life compared to others. The world reiterates the idea that the suffering is universal, thus highlighting a change in global perspective and a change in perspective in Che's thoughts. Reference to the proletariat firmly encodes his Marxist and communistic learnings that reinforces the ideas of discovery and how poverty fuels his desire for active political change, which is further exemplified by the communist gnawing at his entrails was no more than a natural longing for something better. Moreover, the most important of them are always in the heights of the mountains, where their fortresses were impenetrable and secure from the surprise attack. This is symbolism of the past to shape the way Che thinks. Here Che develops an understanding of ancient warfare, which influences him to transform into a rather prolific guerrilla war leader during the Cuban Revolution.
Basically, Guevara and Alberto have many fresh and intensely meaningful discoveries of nature and its invigorating characteristic, which restores them with energy and joy throughout their journey as they face the struggles and challenges in Latin America. The first quote, "Distant countries, heroic deeds and beautiful women spun around and around in our turbulent imaginations." The imagery reveals their preconception of Latin America's landscape and their journey as idealistic and beautiful. The next one, feel the metaphorical presence of a sanctuary in nature. The metaphor in this conveys the idea that physical discovery of the landscape led them to being reinvigorated and restored for their journey. Next one, the view was incredible. Our ecstatic eyes fixed themselves momentarily on the landscape extending around us, and then we had to find out the names and explanations for all the things we saw. The personifications of eyes and connotations of surprise elucidate that new findings can be confronting and provocative for an individual, as Guevara has emotion evoked when he sees the landscape. Our imaginations ignited by the spectacular grandeur we were travelling through. The emotive language entails that discoveries can be intensely meaningful and provocative as the landscape evokes future speculation in Guevara.
So, spiritual discoveries throughout the most of Guevara's is everything was shaped around. So, a night fell before us and gave us 1,000 strange wonders. The hyperbolic expression of the sense of 1,000 strange noises in a sense of darkness reveals his of the unknown throughout Latin America through his earlier stages of traveling throughout Latin America. And this serves to represent his sense of spiritualistic forming connection with Latin America, because as he states, so as not to disturb the sanctuary, we walk quietly, and this represents his respect towards the natural view of Latin America, its natural environment of it, and as well as his...
Get up your iPad. Sir said open your books and write in your books, David.
And this also serves as a catalyst to forming his later Marxist views towards humanity and to how social environment should work. And he says, is it that our whole vision was formed? And he questions, because 1,000 strange nights, 1,000 strange noises, and it represents his sense of unknown, and he challenges his own self. Is it that our whole vision was formed? And spiritually, he's not sure if his entire vision was formed, and this is further challenged from his experiences with the leper colony, where he sees the desperation of human life, and even though those people had very little with them, the fact that their appreciation sprang from the fact that we never were overalls, that we shook their hands like anybody, reveals a further spiritualistic sense of human value and the state of human life in Latin America. And this further leads to saying, in an attempt to rid of myself of small-minded provincialism, I proposed close to Peru and to unite Latin America. And throughout his experiences of the value of human life and his just spiritualistic views of Latin America results with this Marxist view of how social aspects of life should be worked throughout Latin America.
So for the last two ideas which we've decided to explore today, the confronting and provocative nature of discovery, we want to explore them together because particularly in this novel, they go hand in hand a lot. So when Guevara and Alberto initially depart, their actual understanding of what Latin America is going to be like is quite limited. So this is really expressed in these first two quotes here, which are personal to Guevara particularly. This first quote is his experience meeting the sickly woman who, like him, is an asthmatic, and unlike him, is living a very different life. Guevara, from Argentina, is quite used to a upper-class sort of medical system which has allowed him to live life relatively normally, in contrast with this woman who's struggling to even survive. And this evokes from him a feeling of powerlessness, as he said, alluding to himself, the doctor, of course. He looks at his life, his experiences, and hers, and it really provokes the emotion of a desire for change, which is really one of the first signs of the revolutionary which he becomes. The second quote is Guevara's recollections of the hospital conditions in Chile during his visit. As a doctor, Guevara is quite used to the hospitals in Argentina, where he would have learned or worked. And during this phrase, we can see that his normally eloquent writing style is reduced to short, truncated sentences, which really express his shock or even unease that the conditions are so different compared to what he's used to. So for the next one, we're looking at Alberto rather than Che, and in this case, he reacts violently to the officers who are insulting an Indian woman bringing food to her imprisoned husband. In this case, it really just goes to emphasize how different the standards are compared to what the two are used to in their own lives. And this difference provokes a strong response from them because it's not what they're used to. This last quote, it's a bit overused, but I don't think that we can take away from the importance of it. It's really an indication of the culmination of all of Guevara's experiences and the final thoughts that it's provoked from him. It also points to he's starting to think quite black and white, foreshowing his revolutionary side. He's seeing rights and wrongs, goods and bads, but and also, as well as that, over the course of his journey, is showing how he's been changed and how he will go on to continue to be a revolutionary in the future.